что в нашей работе является насилием?
What is what is considered to be coercion in our work?
In spirituality, there's no coercion. That's a question. What does it mean? There is no coercion in spirituality. A person cannot advance above his desire, over his desire, beyond his desire. He can only ask to be promoted, and that is a problem. We don't quite agree with it because we're not used to it in our world. If once we could ask during times of slavery or previous times when we used to live 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago, we used to ask, because there were many people who used to ask of each other for a slice of bread or something else. Nowadays, because of our pride, we're not capable of asking, and also there's no point in asking. We know that if you work and you receive whatever you deserve, that's what you deserve, and that's it. There's no point in asking anyone for something. In spirituality, it's the opposite. We need to bow down, kind of bow our head. We should ask. Because we don't have spiritual forces, and we don't even have a spiritual desire for us to have spirituality. Our desires are egoistic. We think that we want spirituality, but that's not spirituality, because spirituality is bestowal, spirituality is giving, spirituality is love. Spirituality is outside of me, that I actually hate it, I can't even tolerate it. How can I ask for it? I don't even want to think about it. I constantly think about spirituality as something else. I depict spirituality to myself that it is seemingly corporeality. And then it turns out that I don't ask, and I don't even intend for spirituality. Therefore, there is a group. I mean, why is it all arranged in such a way? Because a person, if he's by himself, he cannot. Once it was possible. We will explain it sometime, but that's not so important. The most important is what we have now. The most important is that I don't want spirituality, I don't understand what spirituality is, I'm not directed towards spirituality. I'm totally unrelated to it. I have no contact with it. So how can we somehow detect what spirituality is? I have some drive, some urge, but towards what exactly? I mean, I imagine everything to myself egoistically. I can't do it any other way, because the whole world, the whole of reality, my perception, it's all egoistic. I depict all kinds of things. Look at humanity over thousands of years, what it has shaped for itself. All kinds of pictures, all kinds of movies and novels and whatnot, philosophy. Look at all the things that they did, religions, faiths, each and everything. Spirituality, it's impossible to depict it. It's not within our nature. So, when we get a spark that pulls us towards it, we don't know what to do with it. We don't know. We turn around, look here and there, but we don't find where can we actualize it. Kabbalists say, if you reach a state, a place where they are engaging in the implementation, the realization of the spark, then please go ahead. You need to be included in that place, because in that place too there is nothing. I come to the group. What is the group? Spiritual? No. But if in the group we will create some spiritual models, something spiritual, the way that Kabbalists explain it to us, What kind of model? When we're all connected, when we want to bestow to each other, when we want to connect above our ego, all kinds of such small signs, egoistic signs, but towards each other. We express it towards each other. Then we create some model, some simulation for spirituality. And this is enough that we will play with it as if we are building a spiritual society. And it is enough in order to awaken upon us the reforming light, some illumination from afar, not that we are already rewarded with the light filling us up, being revealed in us. No, because we don't really want that. But when we make actions as if we're connected, as if we want to be together from this, as if the light shines from afar, and then bit by bit, in such a way, we begin to advance. Here, and that is the state that we are in. So first of all, we need to persuade ourselves that we have no choice to awaken the reforming light upon us. It's only in the 10. It's written, but nevertheless, whatever is written, it takes a few good years until a person becomes convinced that there is no choice. And later on, hard work, as Rabash writes for us, to bow down towards the group, to see them as great, to imagine to ourselves that in the center of the group there is our connection, our heart, and there we can unite with the Creator, etc., etc. So this is how we advance.